This is recording 673. I have a lot of recordings to make. It'll probably take me the rest of this week to get them up. Okay, so the first one is something. It was about a murder I saw on TV. Like I told you, I can't watch TV because every time I watch TV, I'm like, oh my God. I literally decode every crime that's on TV. Because our Charles Manson occult has been out killing and murdering for 60 years. So anyway, this one is a case on Susan Woods, who was found murdered in her home in July of 1987. Her estranged husband, Michael Woods, had moved to Indianapolis, Indiana at the time, and was the primary suspect for nearly 2 decades due to their difficult separation and other circumstantial evidence. However, Michael Woods was eventually cleared of any involvement through DNA and fingerprint evidence in 2005-2006. The real killer was identified as Joseph Scott Hatley. Hatley, an acquaintance of Susan's, was matched to fingerprints and DNA left at the crime scene using updated forensic technology. He was arrested, confessed to the crime as part of the plea deal, and died in prison in 2021. So Gene Roberts, you're going to know instantly just by what I'm telling you, Gene Jernigan Roberts and her Manson occult committed this crime. So this case needs to be reopened and Gene Jernigan Roberts needs to be charged. Then also, okay, so I told you she's running a breaking and entering racket. Okay, so she acts like she's a cop and she's got some right to just break into people's homes and break into people's businesses and break into people's cars, and she can just do whatever the hell she wants with her and her Manson occult. Okay, so anyway, I come home one day and my back door, which I've still got to bring it up, which I'll bring it up at the next house meeting. I'm sure they all know that the lady's running a breaking and entering racket. There's nothing anybody can do in this entire city until they decide to arrest Gene Jernigan Roberts. But anyway, my back patio door literally was taken off the hinges, moved off the hinges, so it made an A2, B2, C2 opening at the top of the door, and it barely even shuts now. And it's about to be winter. Now, mind you, when I lived in Slidell, she broke into my apartment and literally took the sliding glass door off the hinges. I took a picture of it. So anyway, she knew that she was going to get busted for it, and they were talking in my brain, her and her criminals. And she acts stupid, right? And she goes, "What'd you do that for?" And he's like, "Because," and he gave some like acted out script line back or whatever. And then she goes, "Don't you know that Christina goes online and makes recordings and tells everybody?" And so this is the two-way dialogue script between them. And then he's like, "I don't care." And then next time I went out to go smoke, she like robotically like controls my body to where I can't get the door open. So it sounds like I'm jostling the door, which you literally have to jostle the door to get it open and closed now. And then she like clip stitched it so she can replay it so it looks like it's me breaking into people's homes in the area. Like she's got a recorded image of me opening my own back door, and then she's going to play it. You know how she uses I heard somebody while I was at work in my brain call it spiritual light, where everything looks like red and black. Like everything literally is red and black in certain Navajos. But I mean, there's a red film that she puts over some stuff, okay? Some stuff I've seen, okay? I've seen without the red film over it. And some of it I've just seen regular. And I can usually tell, like, I'm 99% of the time, I'm going to say 99% of the time, I'm accurate. on whether she's like filling me full of shit, dumping lies in my brain with fake CGI, or if I'm seeing something real. But here in Tulsa, she's got control of the quote unquote spiritual, whatever you call it, the spiritual, the Illuminati, the the Illuminati, the whatever she injects in people's brains that are Illuminati, and she wants to give them enlightenment. But here in Tulsa, she runs it. So everything she says, and if she's doing that all over the United States, everything she says and does is a lie. So no matter what she's shoving in your brain, you can't believe any of it. But anyway, it's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So anyway, that's probably what she's going to do. But I think she like literally lies to people on the street. So she runs around and spreads lies to people, and they act like they're like, I don't know, like the gifted flower children that are running around like spreading gossip and lies to everyone. And they're all getting all their lies from some damn dirty old hippie bitch from Milton, Florida. A fucking honky, my dad's ex-girlfriend, who did the Oklahoma City bombing and World Trade Center attack and has been running child trafficking and adult trafficking rings for 60 years. Who's the Washington madam? She's the actual Washington madam. I mean, this is beyond foul and disgusting. Somebody needs to arrest her. So anyway, okay, so continuing on. So, all right, so back to Casey Anthony's case. So also Casey Anthony goes with John Wayne Gacy. So you have Casey and Gacy. So here is something else to note here. So you have my life. Okay, so go back AIW 70s from when I was little, when she used artificial intelligence on my stepdad, and then he threw me in the water and I was afraid I was going to drown. I thought Jaws was going to eat me. I was scared of Jaws. I mean, that's like a big impermanation in my brain. I was literally would not learn how to swim because I was afraid of Jaws. And it wasn't until after he threw me in the water that I decided to get in the water and learn how to swim. Like, I was literally afraid of Jaws. So anyway, so you have the JW. So Casey Anthony's daughter's mouth. Remember, she had oh my God, the chloroform. So JW jaw. And then the chloroform or whatever she put on her, I'm not saying Casey Anthony, whoever put that on her mouth. So that would go to Clorox. Also, when I was in 5th grade at Holy Angels, that means she sacrificed. I'm not saying Casey Anthony. I'm saying Jean Jernigan Roberts sacrificed Casey Anthony's daughter, because she's referring to her as a holy angel, which means she probably is all over Casey Anthony trying to be her best friend as we speak. She probably has been ever since I've been decoding more on Casey Anthony's daughter's death. You'll know if Jean is guilty because she'll be right up next to you. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You'll know that you're talking to the perp who did it, because that's exactly how she acts. So anyway, my mom, and my mom's name is Clan. My mom in 5th grade, when I went to Holy Angels, my mom came to do a thing for us kids in class. She's trying to I'm trying to talk. Stop trying to steal my voice in my brain and act like you're me broadcasting somewhere, acting like you're me. Stop. So my mom came to school for like a project day, and she brought in the Clorox bottles, and then we made Easter baskets out of the Clorox bottles. So that goes to 5th grade. So there's that. Then also, I don't know how much this goes. I know this all goes together, but this is just loose ends of it. So she gave my brother, Jean Jernigan Roberts, gave my brother appendicitis. That goes with all the PIN code. And then the AP, Associated Press, okay? AP, that's the Charles Manson Zodiac Killer reference. Okay, so, and he was little. And then, so also, my sister, because here, okay, because I don't understand my allergies. I've never had allergies my whole life. I get regular hay fever, CL code hay fever, CL code hay. Okay, so I've never had any allergies. Well, in the past, like 3 years or so, I would say in the past, like 3 or 4 years, I've got an allergy to nicotine patches and nicotine gum. Like if I chew nicotine gum, it makes my throat swell, like my throat close up. And if I put the patches on, I get big hard lumps on my skin. But I can smoke cigarettes, and she's like, she literally controls, like, I don't even bother trying to control my nicotine habit, because she like literally controls my nicotine habit, all with artificial intelligence. Just like if I try to diet, like I just started trying to diet again, she messes with my digestive system. She'll like say something, or she'll do something dirty in my brain, and then she'll start like burning my stomach. And then she'll start messing like with all the neurochemistry in my brain. And then if I like try to tough through that and then ignore that, which it's annoying, then I try to tough through that. Then if I eat less, then she starts making me really, really lightheaded. And then she turns around and tells people, I don't know what Christina's talking about. Nobody's messing with her brain or body. When everybody knows she's got total control of my brain and body. She's controlling all of my body systems. So anyway, also something that I've been allergic to in the past 3 or 4 years is fish. Anytime I eat fish, I get really sick. So anyway, I don't know how all this connects together, but I'm like, I wonder if she's like giving me, because they say, you know how she's abusing Alcoholics Anonymous for her own theme, if you will, which nobody wants but her, and she's hard at it, pressing her agenda. She makes me sick. Anyway, I completely ignore her and turn her in. Anyway, she's like, acts like she's anti when she's pro, if you know what I mean. And she steals everything and then pushes her agenda, which she's pre-planned even before I was born. So like everything just fits into place, which I bet you that Dietrich guy was doing that, because the Dietrich occult Synanon helped her, and they openly admit to helping her get away with committing a lot of this crime over the past 60 years. And some of them are not helping her, and some of them are. And some of them have ashamedly have said they're sorry, and then some of them have said they don't care, they're helping her. I mean, there's just all over the place with Synanon. But anyway, so the allergies is a big thing in Alcoholics Anonymous, because they say if you're an alcoholic, it just means you're allergic to alcohol. So I'm like, is she like, can she like give people like allergy? Because she's messing with your body system. So can she give you false allergies like you never even had, and now all of a sudden you have an allergy? And then I'm like processing that in my brain, and I'm like, well, of course she could. She's messing with my whole body systems. Of course she could do that. If she does something over enough to irritate my system, it's going to have a reaction. And then she's going to key in on that reaction and keep doing it till my body has memory. And then voila, fake allergy is developed. So anyway, I'm like, I wonder if she did that to my sister, because my sister is allergic to peanut butter, and she has always been allergic to peanut butter. And as you know, Jean Jernigan Roberts, she thinks my family is her little freaking science experiment. My family and Mario's family and Ben's family and Jeff's family. And it's been that way forever, for 60 years. So anyway, I know the peanut butter and jelly would go to me wanting to run away when I was in grade school. If there's supposed to be I don't know. This probably all combines into some cipher. And then also a couple nights ago, Jean made another bomb threat. And then after she made a bomb threat, somebody came on and swung through my brain and then made another bomb threat. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. So that's it for this recording.